So hello YouTube, this is Slovenian Sonic HG, and today we're back for a new series actually. We're back for F1 2017 Career Mode. It's gonna be a new series coming out today, I guess. You've probably seen the trailer. If not, go check it out. It's on my channel. It's gonna be the previous video before this one, so But yeah, we're gonna be doing a box standard career mode in this series, I guess. And we're gonna be picking the Haas F1 team, and yeah, the AI for the first race are set at 96. Then I made it, I already recorded China as well, and I increased the difficulty, but then I increased the difficulty again. So when we come to Bahrain, the difficulty is gonna be like 100. So yeah, okay. Our teammate's gonna be Roman Grosjean. This is on the PC, recorded at 1080p, 60 frames per second, and uploaded at 60 frames per second. Yeah, I'm gonna be using my wheel for this one, the Thrustmaster TX, and yeah, hopefully it's gonna be better than F1 2009 career mode, and that also is gonna be more entertaining and better quality and better racing and everything. So yeah, hopefully that worked, I guess. So let's go. So well, yeah, it's gonna be wet in qualifying, and yeah, let's go to the qualifying report. So here we are at the end of Q1. We are just finishing up our lap. Currently we are outside the spots that proceed to Q2, but thanks to a good lap towards the end of the session, we improved to 14th, and we just make it through, so we don't get eliminated in our first qualifying session. So yeah, most of the usual names made it through, so let's look at it a bit. Palmer just making it through, so yeah, let's look at who got eliminated, shall we? It was Fernando Alonso, Pascal Wehrlein, Marcus Ericsson, Stoffel Van Dorn, and Lance Stroll. So yeah, apparently he crashed the car, and that's why he was so low. That's why he didn't set the time. But yeah, the rest were just the usual suspects. Now at the end of Q2, we improve our time again, and we are now 7th at the end of Q2, which means that in our first qualifying session ever, we have managed to reach Q3. And yeah, very good lap, and our teammate got sadly eliminated, as did both Toro Rosso drivers, and I guess Jolyon Palmer, and yeah, Esteban Ocon as well. So yeah, good job. So yeah, so here we are. Now it's time for Q3. We're gonna look at our fastest lap. This is not it yet, but this is our first lap. We messed up the first attempt at the end of qualifying, but this is the second attempt, and the first lap of the second attempt in the wet means we get P8 on a mediocre qualifying lap. But yeah, now taking a good line through the first two turns, and now accelerating down to turn 3. We are currently up on our time and gaining, so yeah. So here we are at turn 3, taking a nice line and getting decent traction. And yeah, everything's still looking very well. This part probably isn't gonna be fully flat, but still, the car was at the best of the session. So yeah, 2/10 up on our previous best. And now, but yeah, we have a bit of an unstable rear here, but it's been much better than through the previous parts of qualifying. And at this point we are almost 3/10 up, and now we go very gingerly on the acceleration out of that turn, and we lose most of our advantage compared to our previous lap. But yeah, now going at the end of the second sector, we have 12 thousandths of a second up, but a good chicane, and now going through towards the end of the lap, braking here very nicely, getting a brilliant exit out of this corner, and now just 3 corners to go. Again, very good line through there, and now braking for the penultimate corner, taking a good line, and hopefully we'll get great traction out of there. We are 3/10 up, and getting onto the start finish straight. Brilliant traction. Where's it gonna put us? We are almost half a second up on our previous time, and in the end we finish in P8. Well, a very good qualifying effort for our first qualifying attempt, so yeah, I can't really complain. So yeah, here we are looking in P8 ahead of Perez and Hulkenberg. Massa just outqualifies us. But Vettel and Pole ahead of Bottas. Yeah, nothing unsurprising. So now let's get to the race, shall we?
Simply the start of a new season, but the start of a new kind of Formula One. Anthony Davidson, great to have you with us once again. This is a big moment for the sport, big changes to the technical regulations, the potential perhaps to give us the biggest shake-up since 2014. Very different cars visually and, fingers crossed, much faster as well.
Good thing then that combined these teams put in just a shade over 13,000 kilometres on the clock during testing. The cornering speed of these new machines is absolutely unbelievable. How many lap records are still held by Michael Schumacher from 2004? Well, on the right day, on the right tyres, we might just be threatening them this year. Wider tyres, wider cars, more downforce. I have to say they look great, and the qualifying spectacle is undebatable. Now the big question remains, can they follow? Can they race? Or have these new rules gone too far?
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Raikkonen, Daniel Ricciardo, and Verstappen, Massa, and a Haas, Perez, and Nico Hulkenberg, Sainz, Kvyat, Romain Grosjean, and Ocon, Palmer, Alonso, Pascal Wehrlein, and Marcus Ericsson. Van Dorn and Lance Stroll rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost...
Thank you, Crafty, for that introduction. So here we are at the race strategy screen. So yeah, the high tire management, I don't really feel like it, you know, just we need to add a bit more fuel so that we don't have any problems. Yeah, 29.2 laps, 52.9 kilograms, it's good. But yeah, I'm looking at the low tire management because, you know, I just don't like the softs that much, and yeah, I feel like being competitive throughout the race on pace and not just on track position. But yeah, we are also gonna change the tires on the low tire management setup. Like really, we're gonna start on the ultra softs, go to lap 9 or yeah, lap 8. Yeah, lap 8. We're gonna change to lap 8. Then we're gonna go to the super soft for a stint, and then the final 9 laps are gonna be on ultra soft tires again. So we're gonna do our best, you know, and hopefully we'll have some clean air throughout and some good pace. Yeah, so hopefully, yeah, a good first race would be very welcome. But yeah, here we are just lining up on the grid, waiting for everybody to line up properly. What's Verstappen doing? He's out of his grid box. He's a bit too much to the right. Why doesn't he have a penalty already? Yeah, if anybody remembers China in real life, you know, when Vettel was out of position. But yeah, here we are. The lights are going on. We've got 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And they're off. We get a brilliant start thanks to the ultra soft tires. We are already ahead of Felipe Massa, and now we try to go down the outside of Max Verstappen, and he gives us a bit of room, and we take it. Very good. Thanks to the tires, we've got brilliant traction, and now here we are going down to turn 3. We brake. Oh my God, they were braking so early. Jesus Christ, that was whoa. Just a whoa moment there. But yeah, we still finish ahead of Verstappen these few corners. But yeah, let's look at a replay of the start, shall we? So yeah, everything going very nicely, no crashes here yet, and yeah, we do, and it's perfectly. Yeah, things went well. Yeah, we are ahead of Max Verstappen, and now the others catch us out by braking so early, and ooh, I think Bottas was that going wide, and we hit Hamilton off a bit. So, oh well, no major damage, just a bit of warnings from the game. So yeah, let's carry on. Moving on to the end of lap 3, we are just behind Daniel Ricciardo. Our ultra soft tires working much better than his soft tires. We've got a lot of pace, and hopefully we'll be able to overtake him before the end of the lap. And we've also got Hamilton right behind us, which isn't good. You know, we're under pressure, so it's best that we overtake Ricciardo and get rid of that pressure and hopefully get some free air as we go down the inside. A very good move by ourselves, and thanks to great reaction by the ultra soft tires, we are ahead. Awesome. So yeah, let's look at the replay of that move. Here we are just behind Daniel Ricciardo going on to the start-finish straight, and of course opening DRS. And yeah, so braking and gaining a bit on Ricciardo, and now on the exit of the second turn, I guess. We are just behind Daniel, and as we approach the braking zone, we lunge one down the inside. Ricciardo sees us, leaves us the room, and then the ultra soft tires do the rest. Very good job by ourselves. And now moving on to the end of lap 7. Just behind us is Lewis Hamilton. He got past Ricciardo, and yeah, we are probably not gonna fight him too much because it's still early in the race, and we don't want to lose too much time. We just want to do our pace and get on with it. So as he goes down our inside, we don't really fight it, and we just go as fast as we can behind him. So hopefully it's gonna be a good thing. But yeah, here we are just on lap 10. We haven't pitted yet because the tires were still brilliant. And Julian Palmer's out. Let's look at what happened. And no smoke, it just breaks. I looked at the race director and it said mechanical failure. So probably something electrical. But yeah, towards the end of the lap, we decide that our tires have had enough, and we are coming into the pits, and hopefully we'll come out in some clear air, and so we'll be able to do our pace just without any issues. So yeah, braking early, nice and early, everything going well. So come on, Haas crew, be better than my F1 2009 career mode crew. So here we are. Come on, you can do it. A good stop, 2.8 seconds, not bad, definitely not bad. Thank you, Haas crew, as we now come out back onto the track, and yeah, now we are very good. Currently we are in free air, and at the end of lap 16 the people are pitting, and we've had clear air throughout this stint so far. So yeah, the strategist who came up with this part of the strategy definitely deserves a raise, because we had clear air throughout the whole stint, and towards the end of lap 20 we decided to come in for our final stop of the day. We're going on the ultra soft, and we'll be attacking the guys in front very hard, and we'll probably have a lot of pace towards the end, and we'll see if they can keep up. But yeah, we're calling upon the Haas crew for another good stop. Another 2.9, I believe, so another good stop for the Haas crew. Thank you guys, and let's see where we're gonna come out. We're gonna come out in P13, it seems like. So, but yeah, there's a whole gaggle of cars right in front of us, so we've got our prey is set up, so let's get them. So towards the end of lap 21, we're already on the back of the group as we dive down the inside of Nico Hulkenberg. A brilliant job, but as we go here, we run slightly wide, and Nico gets a better exit than us and passes us. He's also got DRS from Kvyat, I believe. But yeah, he leaves us room down the outside. We brake much later thanks to newer tires, but oh my god, what happened there, Nico? He just went straight on like he was trying to take us out. Not cool. But yeah, so let's look at it from Nico's perspective. So here we are, we dive down his inside, and yeah, we just take a bit too much of a wide line, and Nico's also on the inside, and he gets much better traction from the car. And yeah, he's ahead currently. He leaves us the space to go around the outside, and oh my god, he locked up. That's why he hit us. Oh, not good, Nico, not good. But yeah, moving on to in the middle of lap 22-ish, as we are now just behind the new Kvyat, the Russian from Mother Russia. We are Slovenians, so fellow Slav, welcome. As we are just behind them, we've got a lot of pace thanks to the ultra soft tires as we lunge down lunge down. Yes, I do apologize that I don't feel like re-recording this because I'd have to redo everything. So, but yeah, we launched down on his inside and we got past, and now continuing our march towards the front of the queue, we are now just behind our teammate as he brakes early, and we do the same as we did to Roman Grosjean, as we did to Nico Hülkenberg to Roman Grosjean. And yeah, the same happens again. You know, he gets a much better exit from the final corner, and now we're just behind Roman. And now braking turn 1. Oh my god, we got very close to him. So hopefully we can turn this into a move down into turn 2. We are still just behind him. He's also got DRS, and now we lunge down the inside again on one of our best overtaking spots. But yeah, looking at a replay of that move, we are just behind them as we just launch it down the inside. Just so much more grip from the ultra softs, and they were also much fresher than Roman's super soft. So you know, we're doing good. And yeah, we were just following him very, very closely already. And now breaking down into turn 1, we are really, really close. We're gonna look at the replay of how close we were in a second. But yeah, here we are, just moving down his inside, braking and getting it all turned in perfectly. Here we are in the inside on the replay from our nose. We were really, really close on that one. So moving on, it's lap 24. We are just behind Carlos Sainz, and we're gonna dive it down the inside. You know, the grip that these tires give is just so much better than the rest of the fields. We can brake later, accelerate more violently, and they just haven't got any response for it really. And we're looking at it from Sainz's point of view. We've just got so much more grip. You know, it's kind of ridiculous if you think about it. But yeah, we are now a bit later, and Ericsson's out. Kimi as well. What happened? So yeah, looking at a replay of what happened, here's Kimi, and yeah, as we can see, he's about to lap Pascal Wehrlein, and oh my god, Pascal, what were you doing so slow and cutting the corner? And here comes Lewis, and oh, definitely not a nice crash. Looking at it from Marcus's point of view. So yeah, Lewis just crashes, and oh my god, Jesus, Kimi nearly killed Marcus there. And Lewis, that's the end of the race for Lewis as well, so but yeah, moving on to lap 25, we are just behind Sergio Perez, and we're gonna do the same to him as we did to Kvyat, except a bit further back. So I mean Sainz, sorry. Oh, Sergio locked up when he saw us, and he went wide. Oh, and Sainz hit him, and now Sainz is gonna pass him. Can he do it? And now the Merc power comes into play. They're side by side, and Sainz goes around the outside. What a brilliant move by Sainz. Yeah, let's look at it from Sainz's point of view. And yeah, oh, okay, Sainz just didn't anticipate Sergio coming in that hot, and yeah, he just has the grip around the chicane to go around his outside, with our teammate also sniffing an opportunity but just not getting it yet. Moving on to the end of lap 28, we were catching the Williams of Felipe Massa, and we've now got the chance. We're just behind him. His teammate Lance Stroll pitted later and has just unlapped himself, so here we are, just behind Felipe Massa, and yeah, he's got much more engine power, so even DRS won't help. And but yeah, we were hoping to do a move down on him into turn 3, our favorite overtaking position. as we open DRS, and Stroll moves over, and now, oh my god, he just moved across on us. What was he doing? Jesus. Lance, what? Why? So yeah, looking at it from another point of view, so here we are in the replay cam, you know, he just moves onto the line, catching us out by surprise, forcing us to weave in the other direction, and yeah, damn it. I think we had the pace to overtake Felipe, so here's from Felipe's point of view. And now look, we just couldn't stop the car thanks to Lance. And here's from Lance's point of view, you know, he just gets out of the way, and in front is a slow Ricardo who's apparently got issues, and he just moves on to the racing line. He just didn't see us, damn it, Lance. But yeah, Massa was just behind Daniel Ricciardo, who had a problem, and we were finishing 6th, so still, you know, I think it would have been 5th or 4th if it hadn't been for Lance, but still a brilliant result for our debut. And yeah, what can I say? You know, just a brilliant drive. We just took a good strategy, you know, we had a good pace on the supers and the ultras, and you know, we were really quick, and you know, the rest of the field just didn't have any response to us, really. And yeah, Sebastian Vettel took the win ahead of Valtteri Bottas, and Max Verstappen finished on the podium thanks to Lewis and Kimi crashing in that incident that we saw earlier. But yeah, I do have to say, you know, Sebastian was really the quickest car on the track. He was setting fastest lap after fastest lap. Us at the end of the race, we were quite quick with the ultras, you know, even setting the purple sectors a few times, but you know, we just couldn't keep up with the pace of the Ferrari. As you can see, Sebastian being really happy about winning, just like in real life. So Bottas on the podium as in real life as well. The champagne is being sprayed, but yeah, we're happy with our debut performance. You know, P6 is nothing to be disappointed about. It's not what it could have been, but you know, a brilliant result nonetheless. And yeah, as you can see, our fastest lap was a 27.1, which was, by the looks of it, the second fastest race lap. Only Sebastian's was faster, but you know, the top car definitely had better pace across the race. We just had a single lap pace. And oh god damn it, and why would Roman Grosjean be driver of the day? Didn't you see what I was doing through the whole race? I get that he gained 5 positions, but still, what were you smoking? So yeah, I forgot to take to record the drivers and constructor standings. Well, the driver standings is the same as the race result, and the constructor standings not much different because not many teams scored double points finishes. So, but yeah, guys, this has been the first episode of the F1 2017 career mode, and yeah, I know what you're gonna say. Turn up the difficulty. I did. For the next episode, it is a bit more difficult, and as I said towards the start of the episode, after the China, I've also upped the difficulty, but I haven't recorded Bahrain yet, so hopefully I'll be able to do that in the next few days, and hopefully I'll be able to get China out next week, if not earlier. So, well, this has been very fun and the start of a new series, so hopefully you guys will enjoy it. It's been quite a long episode already, so I'm not gonna philosophize any longer. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Smash the like button if you did, and subscribe for the next few episodes. Hopefully I'll be able to finish the season before the end of the year. It's a dream. But yeah, again, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one, and have a good time. Bye bye.